channel. My name is Taylor and I am back with another video. So in today's video, we're just going to get into some drugstore products. So I did a little drugstore haul and I did it for both skincare and makeup. I felt like doing this because I was running low on some of my essential skincare things and some cosmetic things as well. So I just decided, well, the only place I can go to fulfill my needs right now is the drugstore, since those are the type of stores that are currently open. So if you're interested in seeing some of the products that I got, then just keep on watching. So one of the first products that I got was this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Exfoliating Cleanser. So I definitely needed a new exfoliator. I was like completely out. Matter of fact, I think I just used the last bit of it today right before filming this. I didn't want to replace the brand that I had previously, which I cannot think of what it is right now. But basically it was really too harsh for my skin. So this one is a gentle exfoliator. It says that it gently exfoliates while boosting hydration for instantly soft, refreshed skin. So I've never used this, but I have used something from the Hydro Boost Neutrogena line. I've used the water gel moisturizer and it smells so good and it just leaves my skin feeling just like refreshed. I really love that like hydrated feel on my skin. So I thought, like, why not use this one, because I feel like it's going to give me that same effect, since that's what the product is intended to do. I went with this one. It wasn't very expensive because it's a drugstore. I have my receipt right here so I can quote prices. So this was $7. That's not bad. I believe I probably paid a little bit more for the exfoliator I had previously. I didn't want to spend a whole ton because, you know, I like, when I do my skincare, I like to buy things that can easily be replaced, you know, if I run out and I love it. So I didn't want to spend a ton, and that's why I went and I picked up this. So I got a lot from the Hydro Boost line. There wasn't other products that I truly trusted in the drugstore. Since once again, I am familiar with the Hydro Boost line, I decided to get a face cleanser from the Hydro Boost line. So this is their hydrating cleansing gel. I love the way hydration feels on my skin. I don't look for things that like gets rid of a lot of oil. I look for things that like replenishes my skin and just leaves me feeling like I could breathe at the end of the day. So that is why I go for things that are hydrating. So I definitely had to get a hydrating cleanser. So this one says it boosts hydration for soft, supple skin. Definitely want soft skin. That is like the key to youth, I believe. Everything in the Hydro Boost line has hyaluronic acid, and I think that is a key also to, like, you know, regulating your skin type and controlling excess oil and also clearing breakouts. I don't get them often. I get them maybe around that time of the month, but for the most part, I don't get them very often. This cleanser was also $7.64, rounded out about $8. So I went and got this one. I like the bottle, I like the way it looks. I like the pump instead of having to squeeze out. I know with the exfoliator you do have to squeeze it out, but that's not a big deal to me because I don't exfoliate every day of the week. You're not supposed to exfoliate your skin every day of the week. I went to an esthetician for my birthday last year, and she was saying that, you know, I had like I have very textured skin on the nose area, and she was saying one of the reasons why, you know, it may look really textured is because I'm probably over exfoliating. So I noticed when I like limited to exfoliating like 2 or 3 times out of the week instead of every day of the week, my nose area looks a lot less textured. So I'm not concerned about squeezing that out because I won't have to use it as much as I will use this. I will be using this night and day. Thing that is also a part of the Hydro Boost Neutrogena collection is this Hydro Boost Hydrating Serum. So I am running low on serum, and currently I'm using the Ole Henriksen serum, and that stuff is expensive. So I was like, let me pump the brakes on using that for a little bit and get something that is super affordable and can be replaced easily, and something that I can use in the meantime. So I went and got the serum because I love the way that stuff feels on my skin, and I've never used a serum. I've only used the moisturizer like I mentioned. And so this one also says the same thing that they all say. It says that it boosts hydration for smooth, supple skin, and it has hyaluronic acid. It also says it instantly absorbs to quench skin and deliver higher hydration levels for fully hydrated skin that glows day after day. So I definitely want glowy skin. You can put on all the highlighter you want, but if you don't glow within, you're never truly gonna glow. The more advanced level of skincare in this line got a little bit expensive to me in the store. So the face washes were about $8 a piece, but in addition to this serum, they also had an under eye serum. I really went back and forth as to whether I should get it or not because it was just quite expensive. Serum was, I paid $17 for this serum, and I know to some people that's not a lot, but when you go to the drugstore, you're like, $17. The eye serum was about $23, and I did need an under eye serum, but I was like, I'm already kind of like going above my budget by buying this, so I just kind of decided to splurge on the serum because the serum was a little bit more important to me than the under eye area. But yeah, this was like probably the most expensive purchase I made in this haul, and I know $17 is not that expensive, but things add up. When you get a lot, things add up. I'm excited to use this despite the fact that it was the most expensive thing in this haul. I re-upped on the Hydro Boost Water Gel, and I lied about the serum being the most expensive. I forgot this is also expensive as well. I'm not quite sure why their moisturizers and serums are more expensive than the face wash. I think it's a good thing that the face wash and the exfoliator are very affordable, but it's kind of a bummer that the things that you need to continue the advanced level of skincare is a little more expensive. That kind of sucks because, you know, you need those things. This one was $21.49. I did not get a discount at CVS because I don't have CVS discount. I know it's worth it because, I mean, unlike the other products that I got from this line, I actually tried this one and it smells so freaking good. There is like an actual like Hydro Boost moisturizer. That one doesn't smell like the gel. The gel one smells really good. The actual like moisturizer version of it, it doesn't have the same consistency. You'll feel the difference if you get the two, and it's not scented. This line also comes with unscented things as well, like if your skin is super sensitive. My skin used to be super sensitive to stuff like that, but it's not anymore. This moisturizer right here completes the trilogy. Though it's expensive, I do think it's worth it because it just leaves your skin feeling like bouncy and soft and just feeling like it'll protect you from the impurities of the world. So now moving on from the Neutrogena Hydro Boost series, I got a couple other things that have nothing to do with Neutrogena, and what I decided to do is re-up on my micellar water. It's been a while since I purchased micellar water. When I take off my makeup, I use like a cleansing balm. I'm using Bossia's makeup melter, and I usually just like put that all over, use a makeup wipe to remove my makeup, go back again with like my cleansers, bada bing, bada boom. Back in the days, before I got makeup melters, I used to take off my makeup with a wipe, then reinforce it by going in with a cotton pad and getting some of this and taking any additional foundation off. So using my makeup melter, but to have this also will just super triple reinforce that I'm getting all the makeup off that I might not have gotten with the wipe. So I think in the past I've gotten the Garnier micellar water. That was a lot to say after a while, but this time I decided to get the simple micellar water. I just wanted to try something else because I live by the simple wipes. The simple makeup removing wipes are the only ones that I can use. Whenever I try to use any other brand, they actually burn my eye, especially like maybe the Walmart version, or like if I try to use any store brand version, it burns my eye. But the only one that doesn't bother me is Simple. So I thought, why not also use their micellar water? So this micellar water cost me $9 to get. So I'm not sure if the Garnier one was cheaper or not. I just decided to get this because once again, I'm a big fan of the makeup wipes. It's the only one I use. So I thought I definitely could complement what the makeup wipes achieve by also using this. So if you're looking for some micellar water to try, I think you all should try the Simple. For the last thing that I purchased for skincare was this Dove body scrub. So this is their exfoliating body polish, and it's something that I actually have had my eye on for a very long time. Like every time I go in the store, like I'll look at the different ones they have and smell them, like, okay, I'm all right. I have other body scrubs that I haven't used. Like I love the Tree Hut body scrubs, but like I cannot finish them for nothing in the world. Like every day I take a shower, I look at them in my shower. I'm like, oh, they look so good on my shower rack, but I never actually like take them down and use them. When I was in the store with my boyfriend, he said that this one smelled good. So I was like, oh, you like that? And it has pomegranate seeds and shea butter in it. I love Dove products. I think the only thing I don't use their shampoo because it's not for my kind of hair, if you know what I'm saying. So, but I use their deodorants. I use their body wash. I don't use any Dove hair products, but I do use all of their body products for the most part. So I got this one from CVS. So I paid $9 for this one as well. It was like $8.90, so I just rounded it to $9. And I think the packaging is very like sophisticated. I like how it comes in like this pink top, and it looks like it's more expensive than what it is, but it's not. And it also kind of like looks like dessert too, in a way. It's like preparing you to be edible when you think about it, because it smells so good. I think that maybe this body polish might be worth the splurge. So that is it for the skincare portion. Now I'm going to move into my favorite, and I'm going to move into cosmetics. So I picked up like hella concealer from the drugstore, and I got all three of these from Walgreens. And the first one that I picked up was this L'Oreal concealer. First of all, I didn't really know L'Oreal had concealer. It's been a while since I've used drugstore concealer, and when I first started getting into makeup, of course I swear by drugstore products because, you know, I can't really afford the high-end stuff. When I first got into makeup, like really trying to put on makeup, I was in high school. The concealer that I've been using in all my videos and like just for the past year has been the Born This Way Too Faced concealer. It's the best concealer ever, but I'm kind of running low, and I'm like, there's no guarantee on when I'm gonna get another one. So I thought, why not just see what the drugstore had? So that's why I decided to pick up the L'Oreal concealer, and this is their Infallible Full Wear, and this one I got in the shade Cocoa. So this was the darkest one that they had. I like that it's full wear, which is one of the things that attracted me because I love full coverage concealer. I like it when it just covers all of my bad decisions, when it just covers everything that I can't afford to cover. And so that's why I was like, okay, I want to try this one. Wow, I didn't even check the price on this. Like, who am I? This concealer is definitely cheaper compared to the Born This Way concealer and a lot of the other high-end concealers. I have not used very many high-end concealers in a while. Ever since I started using Born This Way, I don't want to depart from it. Like, I'm loyal. I do love how this applicator looks though, and I was not aware that drugstore concealers were doing that with their concealers, that they were kind of like taking after Tarte Shape Tape and using that big applicator, because you get a lot for your money when you get the bigger one. It kind of lasts longer, in my opinion. When the applicator is bigger, you cover more surface area when it's bigger. So that's definitely one of my turn-ons about this. So the next concealer that I got was the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer, and this one was in the shade Deep Golden. I'm currently wearing that right now, and I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like the next time that I wear it, I'm definitely going to pair it with a brighter concealer just to help more coverage. It's not that much coverage to me, but it was an easy blend. It didn't dry out fast or anything like that. I like the packaging. The packaging is cute, which is why I was kind of drawn to it. And I think also this one has, yes, this one also has that big applicator, which also allows you to get more coverage. One thing I will say, they had a good shade range in the store. I was a little bit nervous about getting concealer because a lot of times when you go to your drugstores, they're a little bit limited in the range for you. But this one was one of the concealers that actually had a pretty good range for it to be in store. This one cost me $9.34, so almost $10. I really didn't know that. I should really start checking prices more often on makeup. It's like with skincare, I was like, but with cosmetics, I was like, just throw it in the bag. So my most affordable concealer that I got was the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. So I made a mistake with this one. So this one is a full coverage matte concealer, and this is in the shade Deep Cinnamon. So I think this was also the deepest shade that they had. So not the most impressive range for you to be in the store. But I didn't realize that it was matte until after I purchased it. I've never used a mattifying concealer before. So this shall be interesting to see how fast I won't have to work. Well, first of all, I was excited because I didn't know that they sold a deep color in the store. This one was the cheapest one that I bought. It was $6 because, as you know, e.l.f. is super affordable. And as you can see from the packaging, that is how the applicator looks. So this is how it looks. So yeah, this is how the applicator looks. And I like big bottles because I feel like you also get a lot for your money with this one. This is like a pretty good size. I was just thankful that I was able to find these concealers because it definitely, I feel like it's going to be a huge help for me in the next couple of weeks. Not having to stress about running out of concealer and being sparing versus using the amount that I would like to. So next up for cosmetics, I got the NYX Epic Ink Liner. So I'm not gonna lie, I was actually inspired to get this after seeing Aaliyah J use it in her NYX anniversary tutorial. I've never used any type of eyeliner by NYX, and want to start doing more wings on my channel. I don't do wings enough or at all. But I only feel confident doing it using a felt tip. I'll be honest, like I cannot do it using the traditional form of liquid liner. My hands are not steady enough for that. I'm very like shaky. So I'm like, but I feel more confident doing it with a felt tip liner. And I heard Aaliyah J say that, like, you know, it's like one of her favorite. It's like the darkest one. It's the most pigmented one that she's used. I'm gonna be looking forward to doing wings and more dramatic looks, just featuring this very epic ink line. One of the things that I was really excited to purchase was this CoverGirl brow gel. So this is their Easy Breezy Brow, and this is the clear brow setting gel. I have been using the Maybelline Great Lash Clear mascara, I guess, as to set my eyebrows, and that one doesn't get hard, but I'm loyal to it, so I've been using it and I'm pretty much almost out of it. It's cost me $9.49 for this. It seems like I've seen a couple people use it. Eyebrows look amazing and I can't wait to try. One of the other things that I'm excited to try that I picked up from CVS is this Wet n Wild loose pigmented highlighter. This is their loose highlighter powder in the shade Hustle and Glow. I just decided to get this shade because it's like the darkest shade that they had in there. They only had two, and I don't remember what the other one was called. I actually didn't check because it just looks a little light and I didn't want to look ashy when I do decide to use it. I've never used a loose pigmented highlighter before. To be honest, I'm very scared to use it because I'm scared I'm going to use too much and it's just not going to look right, and it's just gonna, I don't know. I'm scared, but I'm gonna make it work. I feel like if I'm going to start out with a product like this, the drugstore is the place to start out before I start spending more money on some of the more high-end luxury ones. But really and truly, Wet n Wild competes with some of the most expensive brands. Like, they can really get down because they have such an impressive range of products and they've been around for such a long time and they're so innovative. So the fact that, like, you know, they keep just coming out with things and keeping up with the big boys just really shows me that, like, it doesn't matter if it's expensive. I picked up this LA Girl lip scrub. So in my previous video, I did a video on some of my Five and Below purchases, and I talked about how I purchased a lip scrub there for $2 because I wasn't sure how I would like lip scrubs. Well, update, I have tried the lip scrub and I do like the way it feels on my lips. It actually left my lips feeling very soft and smelling good, according to my boyfriend. This one was only $5, so not much more than the one that I previously purchased from Five and Below. But I figured, why not just grow my little collection starting from the bottom up, since I am now a fan of them. And this one says that it helps buff away dead skin, create softer and smoother lips, and contains added oils to keep lips moisturized. This is the LA Girl Sweet Lip Scrub, and like I mentioned, it was only $5. So it was just something for me to purchase that I saw there because I didn't even know that LA Girl had lip scrub products. But it makes sense because they do have liquid lipstick, and a lot of times if you're going to wear lipsticks, you should keep your lip smackers exfoliated. This last item that I'm going to feature that I got from the drugstore is this Milani Rose Blush. So I've always wanted to try Milani blush. I mean, it's not like I didn't have a way to, since they're sold in the drugstore, but I just don't know. Like, I never acted on it, and when I saw it in there, I was like, oh, I should get this one because first of all, it's very pretty and I like the way that coral blushes look on brown skin. I've found that just from my use of different eyeshadows and blushes that it definitely like warms up the skin after you like highlight. It just brings back something in you that's very appealing to the eye. So like I mentioned, that this one is in the shade Coral Cove, and it kind of just reminds me of Miami. This one was $11.29, so a little bit on the pricey side, but I've never purchased a blush before from the drugstore, so I don't know what's too expensive for a blush, what's not too expensive for a blush. Basically, I felt like either way, I really wanted it because it's super pretty, and I'm just really excited to create some looks using these makeup products that I purchased, especially with this blush. So that is it for this haul. I hope that you all enjoyed this haul. I feel like I featured a pretty good amount of products on this. It's been one of my goals since I started doing this in the last month to make them a little bit more lengthy. I will be back with more hauls and makeup videos, so if you want to see more of it, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and check out my social channels. I will be linking everything down below. Thank you once again for watching. I love you and stay beautiful.